Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to our workshop today. This is a coordinator between RMITs with Cardano Catalyst, which is a project from Cardano ecosystem. So it's our pleasure to see you all here today in a very lovely Saturday morning. So let me introduce myself again. My name is Mỹ, and I'm the co-host of the Eastern Town Hall. It is also a funded proposal in the Project Catalyst, and we are here is we have Mr. Linh Phạm and Mr. Tiến Nguyễn is also the representative of the Eastern Town Hall. So we are here today to have support you guys and have grow the Cardano ecosystem. So we're very happy to have a chance here today. This is to present to you on the very supportive information that you could have you join the Cardano ecosystem. And this is our last workshop. So I hope that you guys have been here for the last 2 sessions and you're here to learn something for yourself. Okay, so Thắng, do you want to say anything?
Thank you, Mỹ. So yes, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our third and final workshop within the Taking the Blockchain initiative with Cardano series. So just to retouch on everything so far, in the first workshop, we talk about the Cardano ecosystem and Project Catalyst. From there, in our second workshop, we talk about the elements that constitute a good blockchain proposal and how to submit one for funding. And lastly, in today's workshop, we will be covering what is a proposal assessor and what is a veteran proposal assessor. More importantly, though, we will be guiding you guys on how to become one and the benefits that you can gain as one. We've come quite a long way making it thus far on our final workshop. And hopefully you guys have learned a lot throughout the journey. By the end of the session, you guys will officially have taken your very first blockchain initiative. So without further ado, Ms. Mỹ, you may take it away.
Thank you. Okay, so this is a very important session because this is how you will like initially join the ecosystem. So within not many difficult steps. So now I would love to first I have shared the PowerPoint link for today's workshop in the chat box so you guys can have a look at it. And now I would love to invite Mr. Tiến to do a little wrap up of the last session in Vietnamese so that everybody can have have a good understanding and a good insight of what we have learned from the last lesson. Thank you.
Thank you, Mỹ. Thank you, everyone. Good morning. Thì rất là vui khi được quay trở lại với cái buổi thứ 3 này bằng một cái vai trò là được tóm lược lại những cái nội dung chính ở cái buổi họp buổi chia sẻ tuần vừa qua. Ok, để Tiến share cái màn hình với mọi người về hy vọng là các anh chị em đều nhìn thấy cái màn hình Tiến đang chia sẻ đúng không ạ? Mỹ có nhìn được không Mỹ?
Dạ em thấy rồi.
Ok, thank you. Ở cái buổi học hôm trước ấy thì chúng ta đã cùng nhau xem về học về những cái vấn đề chia sẻ. Anh Linh đã chia sẻ với các anh chị em những cái chủ đề chính. Chủ đề thứ nhất là mọi người sẽ được giới thiệu về thế nào gọi là Catalyst, là một cái nền tảng cấp vốn cho dự án, hỗ trợ những cái ý tưởng, đưa những cái ý tưởng, giúp đỡ những người từ cái ý tưởng thành những cái dự án mà mang lại những cái ý nghĩa, những cái ảnh hưởng với cuộc sống cho cộng đồng. Cái từ nó gọi là họ dùng ở đây là từ impact với cộng đồng. Thì đi cùng với Catalyst thì có một số đơn vị khác như là Catalyst School. Thì Catalyst School là nơi mà sẽ cung cấp những cái khóa học, cung cấp những cái sự hỗ trợ để giúp cho anh chị em chúng ta, những người tham gia vào Catalyst hiểu rõ hơn về Catalyst và có những cái kiến thức, trang bị cho chúng ta những cái kiến thức để chúng ta tham gia vào Catalyst một cách đầy đủ và trọn vẹn. Thì đấy là vai trò của Catalyst School. Thì cùng với Catalyst School thì chúng ta có cái khóa học này Thì đây là cái khóa học này cũng là một phần của Catalyst School, Catalyst School. Thì trong cái khóa học này thì chúng ta nói về cái gì? Ở buổi đầu tiên thì chúng ta đã nói về giới thiệu về Catalyst là gì rồi, mô hình cấp vốn của Catalyst là gì. Trong một cái vòng cấp vốn như vậy thì được chia nhỏ thành các sub fund như thế nào, hay còn chúng ta gọi cái từ challenge như thế nào. Và mỗi một challenge khác nhau thì sẽ có những cái khoản tiền khác nhau, tùy theo định hướng của cộng đồng, định hướng của 𝐂𝐥𝐿 mà cái khoản sub fund đó có những cái khoản tiền khác nhau để phù hợp với cái định hướng phát triển của Cardano. Đấy là ở buổi đầu tiên. Ở buổi thứ hai thì chúng ta đã được anh Linh chia sẻ về chuyện là viết một cái dự án, làm thế nào để viết được một cái dự án trên Catalyst nó hiệu quả. Đấy. Nó hiệu quả và nó được nhiều người biết đến và nhiều người bỏ phiếu cho. Thì ở cái buổi học đấy là nội dung chính của buổi học thứ hai. Thì ở buổi học thứ hai này thì mình tập trung vào 3 cái yếu tố chính. Đó, yếu tố đầu tiên đấy là cái tính impact, cái tính ảnh hưởng của cái dự án mà chúng ta dự định viết. Thì kể từ khi mà chúng ta có ý tưởng mà chúng ta muốn viết thành dự án, thì chúng ta viết thành những cái proposal, những cái đề xuất, thì chúng ta phải làm sao đấy. Cái câu hỏi đặt ra là làm sao đấy chúng ta để cho cộng đồng biết được, những cái người PA hoặc là những người vote họ biết được là cái dự án của chúng ta nó mang lại cái ảnh hưởng gì với cộng đồng, nó tạo ra một cái impact gì cho cộng đồng, tạo ra những cái impact gì cho Cardano. Những cái ảnh hưởng đấy ấy, nó có thể là ở một cái khu vực nào đó, có thể là ở một quốc gia nào đó, hoặc là có thể ở một cái tầm global, tầm toàn cầu. Thì để trả lời cái việc là cái tính ảnh hưởng này ấy, thì chúng ta sẽ đi qua những cái bảng câu hỏi. Cái rất hay là Catalyst đã trang bị chúng ta những cái bảng câu hỏi sẵn rồi. Cái proposal guide cũng đã có những cái bảng câu hỏi để chúng ta đọc những cái câu hỏi đó, chúng ta tư duy và chúng ta viết cái proposal chúng ta theo cái định hướng đó. Thì khi mà chúng ta cứ trả lời đúng cái câu hỏi đó ấy, và viết với tất cả những cái sự am hiểu của chúng ta, thì chúng ta sẽ giải quyết được vấn đề gọi là cái tính ảnh hưởng của dự án chúng ta nó sẽ như thế nào. Cụ thể thì ở đây có, thông thường thì người ta sẽ có những cái câu hỏi chính. Thì trên màn hình mọi người sẽ nhìn thấy ở đây có 5 cái câu hỏi chính. Cái câu hỏi đầu tiên đấy là của cái tính impact, cái tính ảnh hưởng này ấy, là cái proposal này, cái đề xuất này có nhận ra được những cái vấn đề của cái challenge hay không. Bởi vì chúng ta phải nộp cái proposal vào những cái challenge, những cái sub fund cố định. Một proposal ấy chỉ được nộp vào một cái challenge thôi, chỉ được nộp vào một cái sub fund thôi. Chính vì vậy ấy, khi nộp vào sub fund nào hay là cái challenge nào thì chúng ta phải hiểu rất rõ cái vấn đề của challenge đấy là gì, người ta nêu trong đó là gì, và chúng ta phải đi giải quyết được cái vấn đề đó. Ví dụ chúng ta có những cái ở cộng đồng Việt Nam có một cái challenge rất là phổ biến, đây là Grow Eat Asia, Grow Cardano. Thì ở đó ấy, nó đặt ra tất cả những cái vấn đề, từ vấn đề liên quan đến cộng đồng, làm sao để phát triển được cộng đồng, những người tham gia vào Cardano. Đấy là một vấn đề. Thì nếu như cái proposal của bạn có một cái giải pháp nào đó mà bạn giải quyết được vấn đề là gì, giúp đỡ cho những người bên ngoài cộng đồng này họ tham gia vào được Cardano nhiều hơn, thì đấy là các bạn đã đưa được đã mang lại cái impact, mang lại cái tính ảnh hưởng cho dự án của các bạn. Khi các bạn nêu rõ rồi ấy, thì các bạn có gọi là chỉ ra được rõ cái cách mà các bạn làm cái việc đó hay không, cái cách mà các bạn làm được việc đó không. Các bạn nói rồi thì bạn phải chỉ ra rõ là các bạn sẽ làm nó thế nào. Đó. Và Cardano họ cũng tính thêm cả những cái phần nữa, ví dụ như là làm thế nào để cái proposal của bạn có thể scale, nghĩa là mở rộng được trong tương lai, với những thử thách trong tương lai, ví dụ ở số lượng người tăng lên hay là những cái thử thách nó thay đổi, thì cái proposal của bạn có thể đáp ứng được hay không, và cái proposal của bạn nó có mang tính bền vững hay không. Ở cái bảng này chúng ta có 5 câu hỏi, nhưng mà khi các bạn viết proposal thì trên idea scale nó có sẵn những cái bảng câu hỏi rất là cụ thể. Thì để các bạn khi bạn viết vào đó thì các bạn đọc cái câu hỏi nó cũng tương tự như này, các bạn trả lời câu hỏi đó. Thì khi bạn trả lời câu hỏi đó thì mặc nhiên cái proposal của bạn nó sẽ có những cái tính impact, nó sẽ thể hiện rất rõ cái tính impact của các bạn. Nếu như các bạn viết trước, ví dụ như chúng ta đang ở phân 9 mà chúng ta muốn viết cho phân 10 thì chúng ta phải xem những cái bảng câu hỏi này trên cái slide này để các bạn viết trước. Còn nếu như các bạn một số bạn mà chưa có ý tưởng mà muốn viết sau ấy, thì khi mà dự án mở ra, khi mà phân 10 mở ra ấy, thì trên idea scale cũng có những cái bảng câu hỏi tương tự để các chúng ta trả lời. Đó, thì tùy chúng ta, nhưng mà với những người chuẩn bị trước ấy, thì bao giờ cũng có lợi thế hơn. Và muốn chuẩn bị trước ấy thì các bạn sẽ đọc những bảng câu hỏi như thế này. Bằng cách là các bạn tham gia, các bạn trả lời những cái bảng câu hỏi như thế này thì các bạn sẽ giải quyết được cái tính impact của dự án. Đó. Đấy là một trong yếu tố. Yếu tố thứ hai là tính khả năng thực thi. Khả năng thực thi của cái dự án, của cái đề xuất của bạn. Các bạn viết rất nhiều, các bạn đã nhận định ra vấn đề rồi, đưa ra những cái giải pháp để đưa ra cách để giải quyết cái vấn đề đó rồi, thì bạn phải cung cấp được những cái bằng chứng về năng lực cái đội ngũ mà các bạn tham gia dự án này, để cộng đồng, những người nắm giữ ADA, những người làm PA đánh giá dự án, họ nhìn thấy, họ nói rằng là nhóm này có khả năng thực thi này. Hoặc là nếu họ nhìn thấy là cái nhóm này chưa khả năng thực thi thì họ có thể tư vấn cho các bạn là bạn cần tuyển thêm người này hay tuyển thêm người kia, hoặc là dự phòng thêm thời gian đó, để các bạn có thể là tuyển thêm người, hoặc là outsourcing cho một đối tượng, trong một đơn vị nào đấy. Thì trong cái phần feasibility này các bạn phải nêu rất rõ cái chuyện đó. Ở trong này thì không phải đội nhóm nào cũng là đội nhóm hoàn hảo, có đầy đủ cái năng lực để giải quyết tất cả vấn đề. Có một phần của dự án nào đó, có thể là phần quan trọng hay là phần không quan trọng, họ sẽ outsourcing, họ có thể thuê bên ngoài, hoặc là họ có thể là kết hợp với những cái team nào đấy để cùng giải quyết, cùng thực thi cái đề xuất này. Thì các bạn phải nêu rất rõ ở trong cái phần feasibility này. Trong phần feasibility này còn một phần nữa các bạn phải nói là gì, là các bạn phải outline ra, các bạn chỉ ra được những cái từ cái giải pháp của các bạn phải chỉ ra được những cái hạng mục mà các bạn cần thực thi. Nếu như mà solution là một cái dòng có 2-3 paragraph nói rất chung chung, thì ở cái phần feasibility này các bạn phải break down nó ra, các bạn phải chia nhỏ nó ra thành những cái hạng mục mà có thể đo đếm được bằng mặt thời gian. Đó. Ở đây ở cái phần feasibility này ấy, thì những người PA, những người voter họ mong muốn họ nhìn thấy được những cái bảng timetable, những cái bảng kế hoạch trong cái dự án của chúng ta. Đó. Nếu mà nói ở phần impact là phần chung chung thì phần feasibility này là phần rất là cụ thể, nói cho là chúng ta sẽ thực hiện cái solution nó như thế nào, chia ra là thời gian nào làm cái gì, ai làm, thì các bạn phải thể hiện ở phần này. Bằng cách là nếu như các bạn chưa biết viết nào ấy, các bạn cứ trả lời cái câu hỏi đó, trả lời cái câu hỏi từ đầu đến cuối, thì các bạn sẽ đi qua được cái phần này. Đó. Thì đó là phần thực thi. Một phần rất quan trọng nữa là phần auditability, phần có thể là kiểm đếm được. Thì làm thế, tại sao có phần này? Cái phần này sinh ra để làm sao đấy cộng đồng có thể cùng kiểm tra, cùng đồng hành với dự án của các bạn được. Bởi vì là cái Catalyst là sinh ra cho cộng đồng, giải quyết vấn đề của cộng đồng và vì cộng đồng, nên cộng đồng hoàn toàn có thể là cộng đồng họ hoàn toàn có thể là kiểm tra được cái dự án của bạn, và bạn phải làm cách nào đấy để cho cái dự án của mình, cái tiến độ của dự án của mình, để cho cộng đồng có thể tracking được, họ có thể measure được cái dự án của chúng ta, họ đo lường được cái dự án của chúng ta đã đang đi đến đâu rồi. Bằng cách là gì? Chúng ta tuyên bố các KPI của chúng ta, tuyên bố các metric, các KPI và các khoảng thời gian nhất định. Ví dụ như là trong 3 tháng chúng tôi đạt được những cái KPI này, hay trong 6 tháng chúng ta đạt được những KPI kia. Đó. Các bạn phải nêu rất rõ. Và làm thế nào để cộng đồng có thể đo đếm được các KPI đó, có thể là thông qua website của các bạn, thông qua những cái monthly update của chúng ta, hoặc là hay là mid-month update của chúng ta. Đó. Thì tùy theo những dự án khác nhau, cách làm khác nhau, thì chúng ta sẽ có những cái chia sẻ cái KPI, cái kết quả đến cái cộng đồng. Có thể là chúng ta đăng lên website, hoặc là chúng ta có thể là làm những cái short video, những cái video ngắn để nói rằng là trong tháng vừa qua chúng ta đã đạt được đến đâu rồi. Làm sao đấy cộng đồng có thể là họ biết được là các bạn này đang làm rất tốt, hoặc là các bạn đang cần những cái sự hỗ trợ. Đó. Thì đấy là cái tính gọi là auditability. Thì dựa vào 3 cái yếu tố này ấy, một người chấm cho một cái proposal, một cái gọi là good proposal, những cái đề xuất tốt ấy, thì họ chấm vào 3 yếu tố. Thứ nhất là impact, thứ hai là feasibility, khả năng thực thi, thứ ba nữa là auditability, cái tính có khả năng kiểm toán được. Thì trong mỗi một cái mảng như vậy thì đều có những cái bảng câu hỏi. Thì nếu như các bạn mà viết dự án vào đúng cái phần lúc mà khoảng thời gian viết dự án của 𝐂𝐥𝐮𝐻 mở ấy, thì các bạn hoàn toàn có thể là lên website các bạn viết. Ở đó cũng có những cái bảng câu hỏi tương tự như thế này. Hoặc nếu các bạn muốn viết trước thì các bạn tuân thủ theo cái bảng câu hỏi ở đây, cái slide này, các bạn trả lời. Sau khi bạn trả lời xong ấy, thì các bạn sẽ có những cái tự nhiên nó sẽ ra một cái, các bạn trả lời vào một cái file nào đấy, có thể là file Google Doc, thì nó sẽ ra một cái bản proposal mà mang tính rất là khả thi. Đấy là cái cách mà chúng ta viết một cái dự án trên nền tảng của Catalyst. Và thông qua cách viết này thì tôi nghĩ rằng là nó cũng là một trong những cách mà các bạn, đặc biệt là những bạn sinh viên, những người có những ý tưởng khởi nghiệp, có thể là tham khảo cái mô hình của Catalyst để chúng ta sau này chúng ta có thể viết những cái dự án này, không riêng gì cho Catalyst mà cho những cái dự án ở trường, hay là một cái dự án các bạn kêu gọi vốn với một đối tác nào đấy. Khi các bạn cần kêu gọi vốn với một công ty nào đấy chẳng hạn, thì các bạn cũng phải giải trình cho họ là chúng ta sắp làm gì, chúng ta giải quyết vấn đề gì của xã hội và chúng ta giải quyết nó như thế nào, và mọi người kiểm đếm cái việc chúng ta thực thi nó như thế nào. Thì đây là 3 cái yếu tố mà bản thân Catalyst không phải lúc đầu họ có ngay, mà họ cũng tối ưu dần dần theo từng vòng cấp vốn. Hiện giờ là Catalyst đang làm đến fund 9 rồi, thì qua cứ mỗi một fund ấy thì cái bảng câu hỏi này, cách làm này họ cũng tối ưu dần đi, làm cho cái phần câu hỏi nó càng ngày nó càng sắc bén, và nó làm cho cái người viết dự án ấy, mỗi lần đọc câu hỏi họ có thể tư duy và họ giải quyết với cái ý tưởng của họ ấy. Họ mang cái ý tưởng của họ áp vào phần câu hỏi để họ có được những cái biện pháp thực thi nó phù hợp, biện pháp triển khai nó phù hợp. Thì đó là 3 cái yếu tố chính mà chúng ta đề cập đến trong phần vừa rồi, trong cái bài trình bày vừa rồi. Hy vọng rằng là các anh chị em thực hiện có ý tưởng mà muốn đưa cái ý tưởng đấy vào thực tế, thì chúng ta thông qua 3 cái mục này, những cái câu hỏi ở trong 3 mục này, chúng ta có thể viết thành một cái proposal, một cái đề án nó rất là rõ ràng, nó có những cái có những cái thông tin đầy đủ để cho không đơn giản là Catalyst mà có thể là những cái công ty bên ngoài họ đọc, họ hiểu được chúng ta sẽ làm cái gì, chúng ta giải quyết vấn đề đó như thế nào, và chúng ta làm nó như thế nào. Thì đó là cái nội dung của cái buổi học vừa rồi. Xin cảm ơn các anh chị em. Bây giờ sẽ nhường lời lại cho My.
Dạ vâng, em xin cảm ơn anh Tiến ạ. So thanks a lot for your sharing and your driving up of all the information that the students should have known for the last lesson. So now moving on to our final session, we have a lot to give you today. So now I would love to invite Mr. Linh Phạm to continue to introduce to you the next information. So all of the slide sharing on the screen could be found on the chat box so that you guys can have a quick look at it. Thank you.
Hello. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear well. Can I not raise my voice today? I do Vietnamese. No, I'm not doing Vietnamese. I do English now, right? Okay, anyway, hello and welcome. If you come around in Sydney, Australia, and then we see us again, and don't come to my university. If I see you, if you say, Lin, hey, you up there, you're lecturing now. All right, just keep it low, right? By the way, hello again. So thanks, Ting, to sum up what we did last week. Now let's do a quick one. Now this is something that remember, don't do anything that I'm showing you today. But you need to understand what you're doing first. For example, when I'm going to create a wallet, all right, when I'm going to create a wallet, then I will show you that I'm going to create a wallet. But make sure that any wallet, remember, because my background is cybersecurity, right? I do from security, cybersecurity, as well as I'm teaching cybersecurity as well. So basically, I'm on both sides of the street at the moment. So I give you a warning first, right? Don't do anything that you do not understand. Okay, because all of it, you can see that here, right? So the slide that you have that may send that to you already. And a lot of Vietnamese people, I can see that they lose so much money because they're just not sure what they're doing. They see people making money, but actually they click on the wrong link, then game over. So please try to understand if you're going to do it, or if you see someone that they're not sure what they're doing, at least give them the link, ask them, okay, you come there, translate them first, digest your own data first before you do anything else. So that's my advice, because I see my students lose a lot of money, community people lose a lot of money, myself, I lose some money as well, not because I'm investing, but because I get scammed, because I believe that scam. I can tell you more of the story later, but we got, you know, less than 60 minutes, so I don't tell you the whole lecturing here. Okay, so that is something that I'm telling you, that do not do it until you see you're comfortable with that, and try them out first. Okay, so that's it for me. Easy the warning, but I show you, I'll go through this a bit, say 5 minutes later. Okay, let's start. By the way, my sound is okay. Can you hear well? Give me a thumb that you're with me at the moment, or I just, you know, single man band here. I do the broadcasting here. I will try to engage as many as I can. So appreciate for that. I speak really slowly. I am. Okay, now let's start. Now, the main point we will focus here. All right, that's I just touch up this a little bit just a minute ago. So if anyone see that I changed it, yes, I apologize that somehow it's been deleted. So I will focus on that. We will not focus on here. For this session, I will deliver it as information, no action on that, but I will start from here. The reason I'm start from here, that back up last week about proposing. So the targets, that's what you have last week, right? This is for Fund 8, and I don't expect any Vietnamese, I'd say any Vietnamese that can get that much in 1 week, because that some of these persons, they work full-time, that's in a week, that's US dollar, right? So if you can get a week job, a 2-week job, 2,400, that would be good enough for writing 19 of this. So that's it, 19. So that's what I said, I mean 19. So 1, 2, and 3. That's one, right? So one for impact, one for feasibility, and another one for auditability. And if you have that, mean you got no money, but you have good that you have something, say, based on the record last fund 8 would be $70 US. So that is something that you may write. So when I'm say here, that's a 19 proposal, right? 19, you just add up somehow, they sum it up, it depends on bonus as well. You may have something like that. So that is the focus today in next 60 minutes. We don't focus anything out of that. Of course, most of you are comfort, because I'm not saying you are from RMIT, you are a rich kid, right? But I assume that you are not poor at all, from my understanding, because I'm not in the country, I do not know. But I assume that you okay with, you know, your living. But some people, that 1,000, 2,400 US dollar per month, I mean per week, for them, I think it's a lot. For me, yes, it is a lot too. Yeah, for me it's a lot, because I'm just, you know, making money to buy food, put on the table. So I'm not win the lotto. So everything it counts. So again, if you see this purpose is not a good, it's not something that you wanted to do, fine. What about you going to write as such? What about you going to write that? And if you think you're not going to write any of this for yourself because you are wealthy enough, then help the community, at least help Vietnamese. So I'm not saying I am helping Vietnamese at the moment, but I say, yes, I am indeed. Sometimes I do for free, sometimes I do for nothing, sometimes I do for a little return. But if you think you like it, use your knowledge, which is myself at the moment. I'm trying to help to support Vietnamese as much as I can. Of course, it's in my comfort zone. It's something that I'm willing to do it. So if you see this session, it help you somehow, maybe create a little bit of money or build your knowledge to go in here, That's something that I think you should considering, because you know, sometimes you may think, oh, something is fun, not just about money all the time, but you might think, oh, I would do something for myself, I would build something, but I don't want to use my own money, I want to use my knowledge, I want to call a fund, someone fund for my project so we can deliver that. So basically you don't have to use your money, you see. So you come up with an idea, but to come up with the idea, you should do the PA first. So that is the introduction to why should you become a PA. Not just for money, not everyone here just for money. No, I don't believe that, so do I. But to have the knowledge, at least, what is the blockchains? And one day you say, hey, what is Web3? You say, what is Web3? What is this guy talking about? What is a Web3? I don't get it, because now it's 2022. You may considering one day, oh, Web 2 is out of the games. Now I'm going for Web 3. So what is the Web 3, by the way? It is a decentralization, blockchain, and it is permissionless. That's pretty much for welcome to blockchain. So you said, yeah, that's what is start. So again, for today, you study PA, you don't have to become a PA. You don't have to make that much of money, right? You don't have to. You don't have to make $1,000 a week. Of course, it repeats every 3 months, 4 months. It's not every week. This job is not every week. But from my view, that helping to build the knowledge, and then you can come up with to write your own proposal and deliver the proposal that address some issue that the Vietnamese community may be interested in, or build the game for this guy here, or build this game. You see this game? That's another Vietnamese guy. He tried to build a game. This is not Vietnamese. This is not Vietnamese project, but he built for the global impact. So something that you may consider. That's another guy, another fan there. He got a big team. You know, he invests a lot of money himself, but now he see this something that he can call for the fund. Someone give him money, and then why not? Then he got to build. Okay, so that is the whole purpose of to become a PA. Any question on that purpose? I hope you're all right with that. So not just money, knowledge, build the proposal, but you need time, because time is everything. If you don't have time, sorry, this is not for you. Of course, you should have a couple hours per week to start with. All right, so that one is last week, right? So now we move on. I don't show this a dollar shining anymore, and I'm going to show you how to go on with that. Again, any information here, you need to verify, confirm, and read and understand and then understood by yourself before you do anything. Thank you. Okay, let's move on. The first one, how to become a PA. It's pretty easy. All you need is just the email. All you need is the address. That's pretty much, you don't need anything else. And then you sign into the website right there. That's it. Of course, you need to read English, and if like me, sometimes I'm stuck, I translate them. So I do permissionless, for example. Permissionless, not list, right? So that sometimes I'm stuck. I don't know who helping me. So I'm going to. That's a part of the blockchain. So if I'm stuck, I write. So all you need is just how to write, not perfectly. A assessment in English. So after you read a proposal, so example, that proposal there, you come up, read them, assess them, and upload them. That's it. So of course, don't share with anyone. So that's how you read it. That's how you read. What is the general information? What is the impact? And going to feasibility. Is it the project can be built, cannot be built? And the information here is good, is bad. And anything good or bad, you need to clarify why is this good, why is this bad. The reason for that is once you say it's good or bad, you're going to rate them. If it's pretty good, nothing that you deduct, so give them 5/5. So similar to here. And if something bad, not something that can be improved, not bad, right? Something can be improved. So you put right here, you put right there. So you explain the reason why you give them 4 instead of 5. So whereas, and if this is bad, if your comment is pretty annoying, then the VPA will give you filter out 19, good one, excellent one, your result, no money. So that's the example. So anything, and I'll give you another example later, right? When we go in there. Okay, so that's how you're going to do become a PA. So again, an email address, able to read and write English, not perfectly because this job is anonymous. No one know you, okay? No one know you. So you can see that, right? This is your ID. This is your name. Your name is that. That's pretty much nothing else. You don't have the actual name. That's for VA, right? For PA. So to be PA is really simple. Read the rule, read the proposal, read the proposal, write anything that you believe from your personal experience, or do some research about Cardano, write the assessment, submit, that's it. Of course, we got to move next, right? So see now. So that's the idea scale. So I hope that you have this link. I put the link right there. So you should put your whatever name there. I mean, that's how to do registration. And more information you can check from 𝐂𝐤𝐧𝐓𝐞𝐜𝐡 if you like. Okay, so that's how to become a PA. Now, next one, how are you going to assess? How are you going to assess a proposal? All right. Before you assess, let's finish the creation first. Are we? Let's finish the creation. So now I'm going to create the example. So if you're going to create, right, you need a wallet address. So you need this, right? That's what you need. So when you see that, you click on, I'm sure that you will click in here, right? You click in there and then you click on personal, and then it take you, because if I click there, it disclose my information. So I don't want that. So if you click in here, it may show you similar something at that. So you're going to update your profile fields. So this is what you need, right? This is what you need. So now I'm going to help you out with the previous slide, that how to create this address. And I give you a warning, do not use any address from exchange. For example, maxi.com, right? Don't use any from Binance, any of those address, because your money may be held up there for nothing. It never released back to your wallet. So be careful. Your money is your money. So example, if you got an account from here or from Binance, I believe that you know Binance, right? If you're from Binance or Coin, whatever, don't use those address. I repeat, do not. Recommend it only, right? Recommend it. Don't use those address, but use your own address. The reason is the money should come to your wallet. You're the one hold your wallet, not no one else, but you to hold your wallet only. That's my recommend, all right? It's nothing wrong with you someone else address, but you know, it's your money. Why you put it on an exchange? So that's what I'm saying. So now, email done, you know where to create it. That's where you create it. Now I show you how to create this address. This address, see that? I put in here, this address from wallet one on example only, do not use. So this is my address, don't use them, right? And here, you see that I put very clear there. One address from one wallet, one address from second wallet, because this address will be displayed to public. You got to be very careful, because even though they don't know who is that address, but because when you do a VPA, this address will appear on the public. Someone will trace you. So you don't want to say, hey, I got 10,000 ADA in my wallet. So please don't, just make them second wallet. So this one is hidden wallet. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to create a wallet. So that make yourself comfort and feel secure. Let's start. Okay, there is a link I put right there. Okay, have a look at the link. Top of wallets. So please, as I say, do read the information before take any action. Okay, or the way you say, oh, this group is just a scam group because I lose money, and then you blame for someone for lack of knowledge. The same thing that whoever help you, just tell them read the first. Don't do anything without knowledge. Otherwise, they blame on you. So there is a paper, there is a hardware, there is an online, which is I'm going to show you right away now. And I don't show you that. I don't go to go there. All right. I don't expect that we help you anything for mobile phone, because I don't share. I'm not able to share my mobile phone apps. So I'm going to do that just right now. Okay. So if anyone wondering what is a hardware wallet, you can track, for example, ledger here. Wallet. Ledger wallet. So what do I tap? So that's the example, that's the wallet. It looks like that. So this wallet, if you have them, is pretty good. It's around, $200 US. It's not much. And every time you do any transaction, you need to click on the button. So no one here. There is a button here and there is another button. You got to press the button together. So even though someone stolen your wallet, but they don't have the key, they cannot make any transaction. So no way that you can lose a wallet. And I keep saying to people that what if your phone is lost? What if your password is lost? What if your house is burned down? What if what if life is own risks, you know, it's nothing is risk free. Okay, so you might consider, right, one key, one wallet, and I mean two button. You got to press the button down before you transfer. So even though they go to hack your wallet, they have your wallet, they have your password, but they can't transfer because they need the actual press. So in this way, how can you lose the money? There we go. So risk analysis, you decide what to do. Thank you. Okay, that is the hardware wallet. So let's go faster, and the rest please do read by yourself. And now before I go that, I show you what is scam. Look at this here. Scam. There we go. There we go. Do you see what happened now? Fake. I'm going to use this wallet now, but why do the thing is fake? You see this? Look at this company. It's nothing to do with that. So if someone advise you, okay, go and get 𝐅𝐢𝐧𝐓𝐞𝐜𝐡 wallets to create idea. You click on that on your phone. Oh yeah, that's right. This is something. It's not even English. Then you see that, and you press it in, bang, bang, bang. You press your recovery password there, and you lose all the money. Hey, you just scam me. There we go. Make sure to ask people, read the data before you do anything. Okay. Thanks so much. And here another one. Here another example. You see this example? I make it bigger for you. Have a look what you see. If you search that on Google, go ahead, just do some exercise. If anyone here not on the mobile phone, can you run that search for me from your Vietnam Google site? Here. DA dollars wallet for Android. Can you search that in Google if you have anything, please? Let me do some proof, right? DA dollars wallet for Android. Now I'm going to do that search right away in Google. See how they go. Now, so that's good. That's good. Okay, right there. You see that? Don't ever click on that. That is dead. You see? I just said before, just right there. Just right there. Because there's no such thing. You see that the scam is there. And some of you say, why don't Google do their due diligence? Do you think Facebook, they do their due diligence? I mean, take care of the user. If you report some naughty stuff up there, do you think Facebook take action swiftly? No, they don't. They don't care because they don't have resources to deal with a tiny thing. What about Google? This is bad. This is scam, right? Why is it there? Why don't Google get rid of it? Because this guy keep up and down all the time. Look at this. See people vote. Do you think that vote is genuine? It's just scam. Why? Because have a look here. I put why right there. Here, why? Look. This is from the vendor, right? Who built it? There we go. See that? The wallet from Android, the wallet is desktop. There's no mobile phone, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, boy and girl. That's not obviously. So anything on blockchains, anything online, anything related to crypto, I beckon you, please do read them. Okay, do read them before you make any move. Take time. If you make money, the money is still there. Don't rush. You rush and you lose money, guarantee. Okay, so anything we give to you, please do read them. So I just prove for you that is scam, obviously, because this wallet is a desktop mode. They don't have Android. They don't have such Android here. See, it's no such apps. And I said to you already, why don't Google get rid of it? Because the Google have some benefit from them. Who knows why? I don't know why. You do, you go ahead. So I just send you again, anything we do here is come to the bottom line now is you make money, you may lose money because your wallet does belong to someone else. Okay, so I hope that clear. Any question for me, please? I'm taking the question now for the information I just delivery for you. Not just making, how to keep them as well. Are we good? 𝐂𝐥𝐻𝐿, I think your English pretty good, thank you. Lean mean, two mean there. Tin and tương. Any question? Just write down if you shy or you're on the train, I mean, you in the car, you in the bus, whatever, that busy, noisy environment that you're not able to speak up, you can write, so I can help. That would help. Come on, give me one question, anyone? About wallets, about scam, about data, and then I'm going to action now. I'm going to create a wallet now. No, good to go.
Hello anh Linh.
Yes, go ahead.
Hi everyone. Anh Linh is a lecturer for information forensics. So I think that his presentation is very useful for us. I just have one question. What is a common indicator or common sense that we can detect that is any information, any suspicious information?
Suspicious, you mean?
The suspicious information. Information.
You need to gather information. You need to know the information first. So that's what I'm saying. Read. That's the only chance. You need to expose yourself. So example, you need to have a Twitter account. Example, this guy. Because I have Reddit as well. I have a fair bit. So because sometimes I don't want to give out the fault or incorrect or incomplete information without research, or so therefore I do update myself a lot. So I don't request you to work that much, but you need to read the data first. Do read the data, because some of the data is really junk. A lot of them, they look, everything there for the reason. That's all you need to get, right? They put there for something. Example, they put here for some intention. Who know what they put in there? So if you care, go. If you don't care, forget about that. Because out there is so much information that you can care about. So that's what I think. You need to read, really. You need to read. So for example, here, that's the top information. You're going to read here. And down here, they list a lot more information there. That's what you read. So then there we go, the wallet there. On this own wallet that you can consider. And I believe this site, they do their own backyard job before they list their link here. So the 𝐂𝐷𝐿, which is I'm going to do 𝐂𝐷𝐿 just coming up. Where 𝐂𝐷𝐿 here? No 𝐂𝐷𝐿 wallet.
No 𝐂𝐷𝐿 here.
Where 𝐂𝐷𝐿? Serious? They've removed it. I'm going to use 𝐂𝐷𝐿 for our example, right? For Chrome. So this is another wallet that's quite good here. That's quite good wallets. You can use any of these wallets. But of course, they tell you clearly here. It's a desktop version. Sorry, 𝐂𝐷𝐿 there. I'm going to try that 𝐂𝐷𝐿 just in a minute, right? So you can get more information about that. To answer Tim's question, sorry, you have to read the information ruling. You need to do your own backyard. I mean, your own due diligence before it's getting bad. Okay, that's no other way. No other way. Don't trust anyone say to you. You have to witness yourself. You have to do your own research. Sorry.
Thank you, Willing. Thank you, Willing.
Okay. Okay, so top wallet, right? Let's go to the point. I'm going to open, share the screen. All right, now I'm going to use Android. Yeah. Search for this, 𝐂𝐷𝐿. Okay, 𝐂𝐷𝐿 wallets, right? The first link, right? Have a look. Anything here is abnormal. Abnormal, right? Abnormal means not normal, yeah? Have a look around. Looking good, and compare the wallet. Now go to downloads. All right, download for Chrome. So I'm going to do right away now. It's not for mobile phone, right? I'm not doing for the mobile phone version. Please do test them before it getting back. If you can follow me if you want to. Okay, you can follow me to do this. And I'm telling you how to lose my money. You got what I'm saying? I'm going to say that how are you going to get my wallets? If you are following me right now, if you have a laptop or desktop with the Chrome, I'll show you that how you can take over my wallet. Are we good? Huy, Jella, Huy, Lin. So if you follow me now, I show you how you can stolen my wallet. Yeah, good. Please stolen my wallet, but I show you how to. It's not hard because I give you my key and that's it. All right, remember, if you do follow me, right? So that's download at the end there. See download at the end. Okay, done. I don't see them. Now, there is an icon on the top there. And click on that. What I'm going to do now is I create the wallet. And after that, you restore my wallet on your computer. You got it? If you restore my wallet in your computer, you think I got any money left? That's what I'm going to do right now. So one purpose, I mean, two purpose, but one games. Okay, that's of course, there we go. Because I do this by video, so I just try. And of course, you do read them, right? If you want to. Okay. Allow to opponents. I skip this at the moment. I don't, right? I just leave it there. Now I'm going to create a wallet, and then your turn, please. If you are follow me, please you do this later, right? After I give you my key. After I give you my key. So that is how on the net someone say, you wanna? I help you recovery. See, I help you recovery, and you give me all the key, which is I'm going to now. I'm going to do it now. So you give them the key, your wallet is bye, empty in a second, empty in second. All right, I don't do this wallet, but I do a normal soft wallet. Okay, then I do Cardano, and then I don't do paper. I do create an actual wallet, and text my sorry, money. How do I say money? I forgot how to say money now. Take my money. Okay, take my money. Okay, password here. I put anything that I wish to. I put simple stuff. They're not simple anymore now. Remember, this password, it doesn't mean anything whatsoever. As long as you have my key, this password is useless. Okay. I hope it works. Now that's create a wallet. Remember, this password doesn't mean anything. If you got my key, this password is rubbish, yeah? Okay, there we go. And then you need to write down this 15. And now, can you please help me? You snapshot this key, right? I allow you to do it, but do not let anyone snapshot your screen. I repeat, this is example only. I'm allowing you to snapshot this because I'm not training you. I'm just sharing you what I know. So we go ahead. That's it. Can you snapshot this? And I show you how to recover this. Go ahead, please. Just snapshot the snipping tool. Use the snipping tool if you are using Windows. And this is example only, right? I don't have any money there. I haven't created anything yet. I haven't transferred anything yet. All right, so I'm write them down. I assume that I write them down. I hope you snapshot, right? Okay, let me repeat again. That's number one. And then you can click there. Now I'll show you how to recover it later. I might take another 5 minutes to finish the job. So my first one, I believe that you may know. So my first one would be screen and suggestion does my Emma and modify, and then person, and then Simon, and then index, and then leave, stake, wine, and nerve, early, where's early? Early, honor, horror, dial, and analogy, and understand, ban, go, recovery, done. Okay, that's my wallet. Now, if you want to get the wallet address right there, that's where you get this address. You see that? That's where you get this address, and then you paste into your profile. That's you paste into your profile in another screen. Where's another screen? I think that's the screen. Okay, that's the screen. That's the address right there. Okay, that's the address. The address here, the address. So your address would be, sorry, I need to use this pad somehow. Okay, that's the address. That's your address. See, that's how to create an address. So you have to click on the receive one, right? On the receive one. You need to click on the receive to got an address. So now up to this point, anyone have issue with the addressing? So make sure that you get the right address. Okay, here, that's address there. Receive, click on receive. And if you want to send the money to anyone, that's one. But don't ever do that, of course, if you don't want to. And of course, you can, yeah, if you send later, like you're going to sell them, for example. But that is how is your address look like. Okay, you can generate more if you want to. You can have more address. So this address for one person, because you don't want them to know your address oftenly. So you can generate more address in receiving. Okay, so that pretty much. Now, anyone have recovery my wallet? So example, I got to delete this wallet, right? Does anyone did that? Anyone recovery? I give you my permission to restore the wallets if you like. So let me delete this wallet, right? Back to the wallet, and I click in here. How do I delete now? Give me a second. Back to the wallet. There, bye-bye. Remove the monkey. Okay. Remove the monkey. I'll show you how to recover the wallet. Now, assume that you want to recover this wallet into your mobile phone. Okay, into your mobile phone. Okay, so you click in here. You click in there. If you are in mobile phone, you can do the same thing, or in Firefox, right? So let's do in Firefox, right? Let me do this in Firefox. Okay, let me do this in Firefox, another browser. I never do in Firefox. I try to do Gamble this time, see how I go. All right, this is the first time I do in Firefox because I don't run in Firefox. Okay, add to Firefox. I hope it works. If it not work, I don't know. All right, so okay, now turn on allow this privacy. Okay, add the wallet in. So English still the same. Is that Vietnamese there? No. Agree, of course. Now I'm going to restore, right? I'm going to restore. That's important. Cardano, yes. 15 years, not 24. We create 15. Now standard, this is standard wallet. Now anything you want to name, any name, it doesn't matter. That important now. You see that? Now you see that if someone have a key recovery phrase, you gone, your wallet's gone. So there is on the net a lot people lose the money because they share their recovery phrase. That were trouble. So now let me try this. Screen, right? And next one, enter, right? You have to hit enter, yeah? It's sticking. Suggest, clock. And modify person, time, summon, and index. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, please. Leave, stake, wine, nerve, early, horror, dial, analogy. Sorry, apology. My apology. That's apology, not analogy. Apology. Do I right? Bam. See that tick. Now, what if you take it wrong one? Okay. Example, I put in here as analogy. Oh, sorry, not analogy. Apology. Enter. Dial. Invalid. So that is not easy to crack unless you surrender this sequence. I mean, surrender means give away this sequence. Then your money is gone. That's how people lose money. There's no other way that you can lose. You would lose money. And this one doesn't mean anything. This is doesn't mean anything whatsoever. The password here, they can recover it. What is it? 10 character. Are you serious? Give me a sec. You know, there we go. So now recover the wallet. Confirm the wallet, and you can check the address is exactly the same thing that the one I sent you before, the one that you see before. So you can recover this whatever from Android, from whatever address, receive address. You see that the address the same as before. Okay, so that is to do with the wallet. Okay, any question? So that's how you lose money. I mean, that's how I lose my money. So again, don't ever give out your phrase key or recovery phrase to any, if you work on, if you have with this wallet and with this blockchain, or you have Ethereum, or you have Bitcoin, you have whatever, it's the same thing. It's similar your private key. So make sure that safe key and ready to lose your wallets, but don't lose the key. So make sure back up the key somehow. Okay, so that is nearly half an hour for just that important thing, because without this, you don't have money, and even you have money, you can't manage them, you still lose money. That's important, because that at the end of the day, if you are work for proposer, if you are a proposer, right, the money come to you and you pay for your staff, for example, but the money is not there anymore. Someone just took them. You're going to fund your own money. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of money, you know. What if you win, say, what if you have fund for $50,000? First fund, you got $10,000. And you say, wait, where's my wallet? All the money is gone. Are they trust you? Because this is blockchain, it's trustless. Who got to trust you? You said your money is gone. No, because you're a proposer. You have to manage the money, because you need to pay someone with the money, otherwise you get trouble. All right, that's very vital area. So please consider it as a PA, as a proposer in the future. Any question for me, please? A lot of information, right? I can see that. It's new, that's one fact. The second one is, I think we deliver a lot of information for you. And I hope you get at least 10%. That's all I hope for. Any question? We good to go ahead with the wallets, the vital part of the job, the money coming. Okay, I hope that's okay. Moving on. All right, thank you so much. At least, so that's part is all right. Please knowing what you're doing first. All right, knowing what you're doing. If you don't know, don't do it. Just read them first. Okay, moving on. So I'll leave it there. Now, that's it to do with create account. That's very important. And of course, we keep mentioning again and again, PA is anonymous. No one knows you. And they don't know you, even though I mark your, even though if my cell here, example, my cell here, right? I don't do much. Currently, that's I'm VP at the moment, but I don't do much. Where's my name? Where's my name here? Oh, here. Example, I don't have money because I don't have time to do it, because I take 2 days to do that much reading. You know, that's VPA, not this is VPA, not PA, right? Example, I'm going to read many of VPA there, but I don't know who is that. So this name here is anonymous. See that? I don't know if that's you, for example. Even you are my friend, but I don't know that ID belong to you. I only know this. So example, you give 3, you give 3, you give 4. I read this and I read the proposal, and then I may give you excellent, or I have one vote only. That's it. That's pretty much. So VPA, a PA is anonymous. So whatever you write, your choice. You write is good, you write is reasonable, you apply and you help proposer to improve their own, then, well, you may get excellent. Oh no. And then vote by based on percentage. Okay, so that's it. As you can see, that is the PA cannot see scheme by, you know, whatever. We don't know you. As at the VPA, we don't know you. And then you can choose any proposal you want. In this list, in the list here, for example, in this most of proposal, we don't know who is it. There we go. That's it. Example, in this most of proposal. There 71 proposal in this DAO. We don't know who belong to who, so we just going to read your assessment and we just give them the mark if we want to read them. So you can read any of this. You go ahead, you think comfort with that, you go ahead assess them. So that is the purpose and the job for PA. Okay, so now example. So believe me, now I'm going to take your brain shell out a little bit. I'm going to give you that link now if you like, and now we're going to open that link and then start from here, right? The ID 5, 1 to 5, now 1 to 15. So I'm going back from here, from 1 to 15. So ID 1 to ID 15, yeah? Have a look. I'm going all the way there. Now, see example on the challenge, So if you're going to read any of this proposal, if you're going to assess, right? Of course, you have to read all of this. Anything that you like to read, go ahead, read. Once you read, and then come back and assess them. So example, because you are new, you might learn this before you become a proposer. So you say, wait, you have to know the data. So why is 2, why 15, why is 19? The filter out 19, total VPA, 36 VPA mark this assessment. You give them 5, you think you may get at least good, right? At least good, but why there's 19 of them filter out? It means you got no money. So it doesn't mean give them good mark, mean you got a good result. So you have to look at this. You have to look at this. You have to look the impact of this. Yeah. Okay. So read them out. So make sure that only this information that, because the VPA will read this as well. The VPA will read this information as well. That's it. So when I mark as a VPA, I read the challenge. What is this about? I read that challenge, and then I'm going to read the proposal. I'm going to read this proposal, and then I'm going to read your impact, your feasibility, or whatever you're writing there. I read everything of this. I read that, and I say, oh, this is really just not reasonable at all. So I don't know what you're writing about. It's not help the vote or anything. So too excellent, it depends. I might give good, I might give that, I might give that. So it's up to the 36 VPA. So that's what you're going to write. Okay, that's what you're going to write. So for example, the next example here, 0 excellent, 15 good. So that's what it is, right? So you write the proposal, you write the assessment, VPA, read that again and give you good, excellent, or bad. I mean, filter out. So that's what it looked like. Okay. So again, VPA is read the proposal, right? Read this, and then assess based on 1, 2, 3. So when you write them down, give the proposal a mark from 1 to 5. From 1 to 5. Okay. So if you give 5, you explain why you give 5. If you give 4, why you think you give 4, and if advise what are the improvement the proposer should give, so you can give them 5. You should write them down that as well. So if you give them 3, you need to explain why you give them 3. Why can't be 4? But if 4, what are the criteria that based on your understanding? That's the key. If you can write that simplified version, you would likely have a good at least. So if you give them 1, why you are give them 1? What if improve? You will give them 2. What if improve? You will give them 3, and so on, and go to 5. There we go. This is really vital. Now I prove for you, right? I prove for you. I prove for you. Where was that? Not this. Where the excellent. Okay, you see that? Have a look. This, they give 1 mark. 1 mark. 1/5. Okay, but this guy, look, 26 VPA, but 16 of them give excellent. The result is excellent. That would be $200, $200 US for this. So anything, the mark here is up to you, but anything you give, you need to read, see what this guy writing. So example, I don't know what this guy writing, but let me translate them. I just copy them, right? So that's it. Excellent. Ooh, that's a lot of writing, by the way. See, that's a lot of writing. There. So anything you give, you need to explain. So all of this knowledge, you have to build, you have to understand them, you have to write, you have to know. Say that for example. So that kind of writing that help the proposer to understand further. So if you can do as such, if you can write as such, or again, it's based on your knowledge, based on your research. But that how it doesn't mean that you give them 5, you deserve to have a good, but you don't. But you saw that's 1 mark, right? And then you got excellent there. So that is something that you might considering when you writing. So again, if you deduct any mark, you need to explain why. And if you give them 5 marks, you need to give explanation why. What if you give 4 marks, you explain why, and then you say, okay, if you provide as such, you pretty much, you may give them 5 marks. So that they call a justification. Justification, you need to do that. So that applies for the same for impact, feasibility, and auditability. So that's it. And more, the vital part here, the information here that you need to get these guidelines right there, the guideline in the PowerPoint, right? That's the link right there. That's the link. You can, I think I copied that link there and then I paste there. So this is really important. This is really important. You need to read this because in these few minutes, I only show you the important part. All of this information you need to find out by yourself, and you need to discuss with community, and then you need to compare what they have here. That help you to learn a bit more, because what we help you here is you help yourself and you might help other people to understand that. Without understand, don't do anything. Please do that, because most of you, I believe, you are students, and understand is help you a lot to give yourself a chance to do something. But if you don't understand, I'm not sure how you're going to do it. Okay, so that's example. Yeah, that's a guideline. They give you very precise guideline. And who written this guideline? Some of this not make sense. For the next one, you can comment on that. You can comment on that, say this is need to be changed, for example. So there we go. Please considering any of this. So if you do, read them clearly. Here they go. Everything is here. Clear, simple, written, and there we go. Okay. Everything here, gentle language, that's the impact there. And you just read 1 or 2, a big harm, a PA 1 or 2, then you'll be pretty much fine. Okay, I've taken the question. Any question for me? And if this time is not good, next few months, and you can join next few weeks, you can join with me again. But that version I do in Vietnamese. But sometimes I need help because some terminology I'm not cool. Speak Vietnamese, I don't have problem, but terminology, sometimes I'm stuck. Okay, so this is something that you may need to consider. Okay, that's for how to become a PA. So conclusion, to become PA, first you get the guidelines and then create yourself an account in here with a proper wallet and make sure you get scammed, right? And that's your wallet, and don't tell me that your wallet address only ID scale now. And because the wallet here, where if you make some money, it comes to that wallet. And for further information, you can join our link below. So we show you how to convert that. Not show you, we explain. We don't show anything with your money. We explain how to convert them from exchange, and then you might have to transfer to your example. I play around with this Techcom Bank. That sometimes I'm asking me, help me out with that. So if you have money from for example Maxi, that I explained before, Maxi, and then if the money come to your wallet, right? If the money come to here, how can you transfer your money to here? And then from here, you sell them and how to transfer to your example. That's example, right? In Vietnam. We're good. So please do read. It's complicated, yes. But once you need to sell your value because you need to pay for your stuff, you say, oh, I make money. It give me ADA. How do I sell them? How do I get that into Vietnamese dong? You see what I'm saying? So any of that sensitive question, you need to read by yourself, to be honest. You need to read by yourself. Otherwise, oh man, the guy just asked me my wallet, so I give it to him to transfer my money. Oh, my wallet is drained. I mean, it just empty in a second. And Link give the wrong information. Okay, so I just tell you again, once you create the wallet, which I showed you earlier, you make sure mindful for your knowledge. How can you transfer from your wallet here? So example, I told you before, how to send this money here when you receive from here, from Cardano, how to send this money to your selling point, which is this one in Singapore. And when it's in Singapore, how you're going to transfer to your example. Example, how to transfer to Techcombank, blah, blah, blah there. Okay. And what is the side bit? So my advice, transfer, experiment maybe a few dollars first. That's the best thing. Don't do all on the first go. Do experiment. And welcome to blockchain and Web3 experiment. Don't do anything that risky. If too risky, test them slowly. Please do that. Thank you. I hope that's useful information, right? Because you make money and you don't know how to use them. And you let someone just scam everything, then that's bad. PA done. I'm moving on with VPA as information, and then we're done today. We got very minor, a few minutes. Are we good to go next part and then we conclude? Again, you need to read really. I can't help it. Again, we're not lecturing here, right? We're just sharing what we know. I mean, what I know, not we, right? That I know. I respond for what I'm sharing. So please take it easy and read them, right? Yeah, that's what Tim mentioned before. What are the value add? Is it anything to do with the challenge? Is it global impact or Vietnam impact or Asia impact? The ability to scaling, is there anything can expand from there? So have a look when you read a proposal, is there any of this have? If not, write it down. Once you write them down, put them down here, write them down, put them down here, then it's fine. Okay, that's what you write down. And I show you already 1 mark, 1 point, it doesn't mean that you got $0. Okay, 1 point, it doesn't mean you got $0. Sometimes you give them 1 point, 1 mark, but you got maybe I got excellent, who knows? Okay, see, 1 mark. You give them 1 mark, why? You give them very clearly, you still got excellent. You see that excellent, you got excellent, $200 for sure. Okay, that's it for me. And we go next one. This is where you apply, right? So this is where the inner idea scale, and then this is an example proposal. You paste your comment here, save, you paste your comment here. This is your mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's where you save it. That's why you paste, you copy and paste your comment. Remember, your own comment, not someone else's comment. If you copy someone else or someone else copy your comment, 2 of your ID, bam. You lose all your work in that 2 weeks, believe me. I know someone lose so many hard work because that person not sure how, but that other person have her whole paragraph. There we go. If you copy or you give away your work to someone else, identically 1 paragraph, your work entirely for that fund is trash, finished. They don't give you any money for that. They don't even assess your proposal. They don't even assess your assessments. So please make sure that any work here had to be individual. Okay. Okay, done. So that's pretty much, and you know how much money already. I keep saying money all the time. You got enough. And if you like, you can click on that link there. Okay, CA reward. I show you early. Okay, that pretty much. Remember, anything that you need to be positive, not criticize. Or you don't say this proposal is scam, got no impact from Cardano ecosystem at all. So they don't care that you write or not, but your language is pretty bad. So they just bar you. Okay, Question, Dean. I got 10 minutes. Go ahead, please.
I have no question, Anh Linh.
Okay.
On information you have been covered. You have covered. I think so.
Okay. Okay.
I just have one recommendation for on participant that if you have some if you want to be a voter, you need to have some money and some idea in your wallet. But as a PA, you can get money by your knowledge. That's one interesting thing I see. So in order to be a good PA, VPA, I do recommend all of you to read on the previous assessment from the well-known PA, so that you can learn a lot from them, and you can get earn a lot of reward from your efforts. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hopefully I can cover this in 8 minutes. Yeah. Bet me I could do it. Okay. Now, after you done twice, okay, after you done twice, remember example fund 9 mean that fund 7 and fund 8 you must be PA or VPA, then you are eligible to be a VPA. Project Catalyst will email direct to you that you are welcome to become a VPA. That's it. So you cannot be VPA right away, but you need to be that fund. That's the information. At the moment, I don't think you may need it. I don't think you may need it. You may need this for now. You may need it, but this is again, you may need to know. Some of you mean filter out. You say who is VPA? So you may need to know. Oh, they already be PA at least twice already. Okay, so that's just information only, because we don't go into how to become, how to assess as a VPA, because that's in another advanced session. Okay, so that's all information here. As I said, this is information point and something that you may need to know. And it's not a example. You can see the information here. That is not, it's not anonymous. So my name is show up there. So you can see that how many, which one I do, or you can see a lot of Vietnamese here. Some of the, like here, another Vietnamese there, and they do themselves. They do a pretty good job too, from my view. Okay, so it's at a second language, but I'm sure your English, believe me, your English is really great. Some of you, as I know, your English is pretty good. So you can read, but you got to be very, very mindful about what you're doing and whatever you say as a VPA, because anything you say here, anything you mark will be impact on PA outcomes, because your decision will be give them an excellent, your decision give them $0. So anything you do as a VPA, you're going to be very careful, because your name is on public. And whatever you mark, you give them filter out, even though you don't give them feedback, but you need to be mindful, because that will be impact on the hard work of this PA. See that? But of course, a lot of them are, you may call them a bad actor. That's community own way call. They don't call it a scammer, but they call it a bad actor. Or people try just get money only, but do nothing for community. So they call it as a bad actors. So that is the VPA job. So VPA job, again, there is a certain level and certain requirement for that. And if you do a bad VPA, they will remove your reward as well. So you don't have any rewards at all. So example, you can see I don't have much reward. I do only 200 and maybe have nothing. That's my whole weekend, and I don't think that worth at all. That's in terms of the dollar. So that's something that reward there. 200 maybe $1.2 per tick. So that's not much. So it's just something, it's not much money in VPA. Don't look for money, but look into the impact of your community. And this is 11-day job. 11-day job. It's hard job. You read and write, read and tick. It's a lot of work, to be honest. It looks easy to tick, but it's not. No, I don't think it's easy job at all. from my view, right? Because I do that, it's really annoying. You see that you only tick, you put number one here, 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 whatever. But if you do like that, you get trouble because someone read your result, man, your result is finished. Okay, so that is the job of PA. You mark, you read the PA assessment. That's it. So please, if you like this system, you like Cardano ecosystem, so you can move on with that and then do a PA first and see how you go from there. You may propose a proposal, so you don't care about VPA. It's just annoying job. A lot of politicians up here. I mean, a lot of, talking, a lot of, for me, I put in the low language a little bit, I call that rubbish. A lot of rubbish talk around for nothing. I'm sorry to use the low language a bit, but sometimes some of them use really good language, some of them very contribute to community, and a lot of them just play around again. But most of them are do their job. I mean, love to build the ecosystem up and help for another project. Okay, so that reward there, I showed you the reward already. So that's only 1%. So it's not much there, not much money there. So that's it. That's the VPA criteria, and I don't think you need to know it now, but there is, all right? But if you are PA, then you might need to see whether a VPA follow this criteria or not. But if you don't follow, you can petition again that. No, sorry, you can ask someone look into your PA, okay? So that's pretty much. So this is a criteria for for a VPA to mark. So that's, I don't think I need to explain that now for you to get over this headache for nothing. Okay, this is special just for PA. Okay, so that's, I don't think you need to know that because from my point now is, more than an hour already, and then you get this much of information and you say, well, do I have to do that? Do I have to get this now? More information say no, but this slide here for you to get your insights, and then you may move on from wherever you are. And I put in here for you if you like, and this is something that you should or should not do or don't. So here we go. Something like this, and you decide what to do here. Proposal. So that's its example. So you may considering you do or don't. Have a look. Have a look this proposal. So if you read the challenge properly, then you should, as a proposer, you should not do that because this one allows this from Japan, right? The challenge from Japan, they only allow each here. We set the budget $5,000, and this group from Oxford University don't even read the challenge. You see that? That's obvious. So as a PA, what do you think? And then if the PA writes something as a VPA, what do you think? There we go. So this one is filtered out. I don't know what is the result of this. I don't know the result of this guy, but let me check for you. Okay, all backs whatever university, right? And that one been chased a lot of VPA. Now have a look at the result of the outcome. What is that? The result of proposal, right? Have a look is what mark for that. There we go. The result, look at this. Oh man, you serious? That's only 2.8 over 5. You see that? A proposer write the wrong budget on the wrong challenge, and then VPA, they hit hard. And you see that, that's the result. 11 legitimate PA left, and that's the mark. Over 5 points. Over 5 points. So example, I'm saying empower for Vietnam. Empower Vietnam. Is that right? There we go. So at least we got 4.3. Of course, that the challenge is different, right? So something here, it helped you a lot. It helped you a lot. So when you mark, you have to look at, are you as a proposer, as the PA, as the VPA, or as a voter? So you need to have a wider view, not just a narrow view as a PA, and don't follow too much, but that's fundamental. Sorry, that's fundamental. This guy don't even read it. Maximum, this is for student, right? This is just for student and written by one of the Japanese VA. So here we go. Only for student only. If you're a student, you can submit to here and maximum 5,000. He whack it up. He don't even read them. So that is the example. Okay, I think I leave the list there for you, and you can have a look. A lot of them are annoying. Here, a lot of them, for example, do or don't. Have a look. Give you the example, another example. You may look at that. So at the rest, you can have a look at the information, right? I just explained the information for you only. Okay, have a look. So in here, you may have a look the way they mark it. They mark good or bad. That's how you do a VPA. You select here, select here, select there. That's it. This is not me, right? This is not me. I haven't done this yet. And have a look this. The proposal mark, the sentence structure suggests a bot. You know what a bot, right? The automatic whatever machine there, and VPA already flagged somewhere else. So you may filter out. That's a quick one. So when you see this at the VPA, you say, oh, this is already. Yep. So this is generated by whatever, maybe a machine, not human writing, right? This is not human writing. That's what they call a bot. Okay, this is not human. This generated by whatever that. Okay, so that is something that you don't. And one more example from Vietnam. All right, please, if you help someone else, be careful with this, right? Have a look. Just one more, and then we out the game. I'm sorry to hang on this long. See that, please. If you help someone, make sure to translate them first. All right, don't submit just raw Vietnamese. I don't know how this goes this far, but I don't know the result. All right, I don't know this result. I don't want. You can trace who is it this person is, but should write them in English. I mean, should translate fully in English before you submit. So before you put in here, before copy paste here, before copy and paste in there, should do that in English first. Okay, otherwise you're wasting your time. What's the point? You have time, just watch movies, it's even better. Read the book or do something, or just sit back and have coffee. Why you bother? All right, so please, because sometimes I look at this, oh man, why go this far? Waste at least an hour to write it Vietnamese. Of course, my Vietnamese is not this good. But if you write this much, can you just please translate to Vietnamese? I mean, to English before submit? Yes. So please do that, right? So that's something that you may help you. Here we go. This is another one, easy to pick up. Infeasibility. 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 What do I look at here? Infeasibility. Okay, here, you see that Tang is something in here, Tang. I'm sorry to call you Tang. See, when I read it here, I said, wait, is that Vietnamese or something? Some people don't understand them. You see that? Sometimes I read quite hard. So I think, what is that? Tháng 7. Is that right? I'm wrong? Yeah, that's right. August. See that? August, that's right. Tháng 7. So that should be tháng 7, and then August, and then September. And I was like, wait, why is there? So if you're writing in Vietnamese, or if you're helping someone in Vietnamese, nothing wrong with it. I completely welcome, but please do translate them completely and reread them again, and using whatever grammar checking, do them first. Otherwise, you are wasting your time for nothing. You are just wasting time. See that? The same thing here. I don't want to go there anymore, but that's there for you. Okay, and some of you can see this VPA here. The size doesn't matter. Have a look. Don't write too long. All right, don't write too long. This is the last bit. Sorry, the last bit. Anyway, you find out this too long here. I show you this really long one, and it's not helpful. That doesn't mean you write a long processor. It's mean good. See, that's not good at all. I might filter this out. You see that? I might filter out. You see, write really long, but a lot of rubbish in there. It doesn't mean anything whatsoever. So now, see that. You think you are fear about writing? No, don't. You do pretty good. If you translate, you write. Maybe if normally I write as much, at that much, it's enough. I'm still got excellent. I don't have a problem with that. I did. You just write what you think is important for the voter, important for VPA, important for proposal to read. That's enough. You don't have to write, look, explain, then make it longer. Okay, they make it longer. They make a lot longer for what? And a lot of this information being repeat. Even I try to find out what it is, I don't know what it is. So I just go bang, that's it. If I don't know what it is, I'm going to filter out. Okay, so that's it. I'm done. So thank you so much. And the group for this Telegram is there. And if you like it, you can click in here. I mean, if you got Telegram, you join with us there, and we done for today. And thank you. And I hope you see you around as the community member, and we host in the last bit. So this one, me will send it out. Me will send it out for everyone here. And that's it for me, I think. And if anyone to join, you can join to that link, and then we take care for you for next 8 weeks. Okay, and it's just one chance for you. And the link I put at the end. So you can follow this, and this is how to write the proposal, right? Write the proposal, not help you to become PA or VPA, to help you to build your idea. This is the link I just sent to you. Thank you. And me, can you ship out this one for them so they can do the test? Okay. And please do this test, right? Do today if you can. It's just 15 questions and all the information that have been delivered today. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you, Anlin, a lot for your sharing. So everybody, I hope that you get all of the valuable information for yourself, because he's spending all of his time and like preparing the all of the session and the workshop and the PowerPoint. So I'm having, sorry, what is this? Oh my God, I post the wrong link. Sorry for this. I just copied the wrong one. Okay, so I just gave you the link for the quizzes. So this is our final quizzes for this final session. So please make sure that you did it, or we will give you the reward for the top 2 student that has the highest score for the quizzes. It's very easy. So we will contact you directly, and we'll give you the award by post. Okay, so thank you everyone for participating our workshop. And here for your reference, please also follow us on this channel. I have posted a link for you there. So whenever you feel convenient with any of the social network, just click on that and click subscribe, save, like, or anything. Okay, thank you. So now I would love to say some last word with everyone. So maybe first I need, yes, maybe Lenore and Bing could have some last word with the students so that we could close up this session. Thank you.
So I'll go last.
Okay, so maybe Thang, can you please go first?
Sure thing. So yeah, we have finally come to the end of our final workshop session, which also means the end of our workshop series. So first and foremost, I'd like to offer my gratitude to the Cardano Catalyst Project Vietnam team for helping making this workshop series happen. With that being said, special thanks particularly to Ms. Me, Mr. Ting, and Mr. Lin for all the knowledge that you have provided us throughout the 3 workshops. In addition, of course, I would also like to thank our lovely participant for taking part in this workshop series. Hopefully, this was a lot of value for you all, and that you would take the next step to elevate your career even further within this field, and of course, deepen your knowledge about blockchain. After our session today, we will be sending a recap mail, which will provide all the content from workshop 1 to 3, including the presentation slide as well as recording. You're more than welcome to use them as reference material. And lastly, if you have any questions, inquiries, or concern, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, either RMIT FinTech Club through our Facebook page, email, or LinkedIn, or also you can reach out to the Cardano Catalyst Project Vietnam team through their social contacts. So once again, thank you for your time, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Yep, that's it for me.
Yes,
thank you.
That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. So I think we like to have a word.
Thank you, Mim. Thank you, Thanh Thang. And thank you, everyone. I think I can see your efforts in all 3 sessions. that is our honor to share with you on the knowledge about Project Catalyst. I just hope that your idea could turn to the real project and have a great impact to our community. And we are always in online in Telegram to support you. If you have any comment or any question, or if you need any support, drop a message and let us know. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Anh Tiến, a lot. And so I would like to say something before I go. I move to Anh Linh. Okay, so this been a very wonderful time spending with you guys, and thank you, Thắng, and thank you, RMIT FinTech Clubs, and for the opportunities that we could create this workshop to deliver all of the valuable information to everyone. So I hope that this will, like everybody said, this will come to your mind when you want to do any startup or any or if you like to get involved in the Web3, which will be the new trend, you know, in the very near futures. So please just read more about it and think of joining this ecosystem. And thanks a lot, everyone, for your participation. And now, Anh Linh, can you have some word? You are muted.
Lastly, I don't have anything to share. All I share is please put your name on the map of Vietnam that your proposal has been funded, and carry on for first yourself, your team, to explore your idea, and for Vietnam and for Cardano. Again, the money is there. All you got to do is how you going to deliver it, how you going to sell your idea, get funded, and deliver your idea. It will be fun as the student journey, I believe. So that's it for me. Best of luck from me. Thank you.
So thank you, everyone. So please make sure that you complete the quizzes. So that's I don't want to take on the gift, on the reward myself, so I need to deliver it to you. So please make sure that you make the quizzes, you save on the link. That's Anh Linh and everybody that has sent out today for your further reference if you want to read more about that. And also yes, so just so this is our last session. So if you have anything to share with us, any feedback that you would like to note down, please just comment down below. You could unmute yourself and share to us. Okay. So thank you a lot for your participation today. Okay.